Hello and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. I've never heard anyone argue that XRP supply is inadequate. In the more than 5 years that I've spent in the XRP community, I've heard that statement countless times. And people say that even if there is, in theory, this sense that there is enough for this very second, with an ever-increasing number of participants jumping into holding XRP, and then the deflationary nature of XRP itself, we're going to find that there just isn't enough, and some people have warned that we are actually going to run out even. So, I don't believe any of these arguments. On the contrary, I think there is more than enough XRP at the moment. There will always be enough XRP available for purchase, despite the fact that its value will rise dramatically as demand rises. Remember that not a single XRP in circulation is divided by anything less than 1 million. The smallest component of an XRP is 1 million droplets. Each XRP contains a whopping 1 million of them. Therefore, a great deal exists. The smallest component of a Bitcoin is called a Satoshi, and if you compare that to a Bitcoin, you'll see that it's divisible by 100 million. Each Bitcoin contains even more. Well, there are almost 48 times as many drops in existence, virtually speaking, as there are Satoshis, though this figure certainly doesn't compare to what's actually in circulation. Therefore, I do not believe that to be true. Also, I get that the deflationary argument can be made, but someone recently brought it up, arguing that there is not enough XRP, and I feel compelled to address it. And that isn't entirely accurate. But that's just how I feel. In addition, the XRP Ledger is already being used for real-world transactions, which is encouraging for the cryptocurrency's future growth. There's a lot to talk about, including the news that, like Coinbase before it, Ripple has left the United States. But before we go any further, let me make it perfectly clear that I am not offering financial advice and that I do not have any sort of financial support. Also, you know that you shouldn't act on any of my recommendations to buy or sell. Just a hobbyist here that occasionally posts films to YouTube on various crypto-related topics. One member of our community goes by the handle 24 Hours Crypto, and they recently brought up the fact that there isn't enough XRP to go around. I respectfully disagree once more. However, let me clarify why I'm saying this. Here, though, is what the past day in crypto said on Twitter. As of 36 days ago, there were 99,989,062,491 XRP in circulation. The current total available quantity is 99,988,9,641,530 a value of $897,995. What is his point, considering that he just calculated that 97,961 XRP were destroyed forever in a span of 36 days, equivalent to around 2,800 XRP days? Then he says something that fits quite well with the burn rate of less than 24 hours. Also, I assume the tweet he's referring to is the one he just mentioned. When he stated, that number will change to 5,000 and 7,000 for 24 hours as the trillions flow and there isn't enough XRP facts from March 19, I decided not to read it because the idea was so similar. Okay, so he predicts that the daily burn rate of XRP will go from the current 2,800 to 5,000 and then 7,000, and then it will probably continue to rise. That, however, is not going to happen. At the current rate, it would take a ridiculous amount of time to run out, as pointed out on the XRPpl page. Also, even if your pace has quickened, there are still things you can do, so read on. XRPpl Source. There can be no more XRP because the initial ledger already included 100 billion of them. Transaction fees and transmitting to invalid addresses can effectively wipe out XRP. Because of this, XRP has a mildly deflationary effect. Nonetheless, there is no need to worry about depletion. It would take at least 70,000 years to destroy all XRP and XRP at the current pace of destruction. As the number of XRP in circulation fluctuates, so may prices and fees. At this rate, we won't see results for another 70,000 years. Therefore, even if you think it's okay, there will be an absurdly high rate of adoption, which will significantly reduce that figure. There are still many centuries to go. And that's before considering any alterations. This is where the option to change the XRP costs for movable transactions is decided. So, it's at a specific point right now. Spamming the network will quickly become expensive. The price of XRP would likely be significantly higher in a world where it was widely used. The rate at which XRP is consumed can be decreased. A distributed denial of service DDoS attack on the XRP ledger might still have catastrophic financial consequences. Therefore, there are means to restore equilibrium, and I see no reason for us to worry about this. However, I decided to write about it anyhow because I find the subject fascinating. It would take 70,000 years to destroy all XRP at the current rate, which I don't think most people realize. To me, that's just an interesting fact. Now that you're up to speed on Ripple's hand and all that jazz, I thought I'd share a snippet of a story from April 22 ND, 2021, with you. The Yahoo article is titled, "This Ripple has the potential to destroy approximately 61 billion XRP tokens." Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, recently remarked in an interview that he's receptive to suggestions that may improve the XRP ecosystem. When asked if the company planned to destroy the coins in its safe, representatives said no. "I'm not going to rule out any possibilities," he said. Moreover, I believe that Ripple would take into consideration anything that would benefit the XRP ecosystem. I should also mention that Brad Garland's home is taped. I doubt many listeners are aware of this. He has gone on the record saying that the possibility of Ripple burning some or all of their XRP escrow exists. I have no idea what will occur. However, that comes from Brad Garland's own house. Here's some good news that was tweeted out by the founder of XRPpl Laboratories and The Wind, which brings us to our next issue. XRP. I've been saying for a while now that XRP with the XRP Ledger is the greatest Kryptonian. It all depends on the specific use case. If you're just getting started with cryptocurrency payments, this is the technology to use. So, here's what we'd say if we told you that one of the biggest e-commerce platforms now allows XRP Ledger payments in many currencies. For XRPpl Laboratories wallet and utility implementations on the XRP Ledger, this is a major step forward. Payment options are open to the user. Stablecoins from GitHub are given to shop owners. Here, therefore, is some of the news that has come out just today, and it's very cool. Some make a giant step forward, and online shopping brings XRP Ledger payments to 1 million or more retailers. The XRPpl Labs crew is pleased to share the news that they have successfully merged with Ecwid by Lightspeed, a powerful e-commerce platform. With this partnership, more than 1 million Ecwid merchants may accept some, giving their consumers a fast, safe, and convenient way to make online purchases. Now, folks, if Ripple were to disappear, what would become of the XRP Ledger? Do all the other developers around the world using XRP and the XRP Ledger guarantee its long-term viability? It's not all about rippling effects. The article continued by stating that Ecwid by Lightspeed integration paves the way for clients to use XRP-based assets in place of fiat currency, while guaranteeing the business owner a 100% share of all incoming cryptocurrency transactions. When the USD, EUR, or GBP are converted back to GitHub stable currency, the price rises again because to increase demand. And crypto in general can be exchanged for conventional money in a growing number of situations. As the asset class develops, more people start using it, and governments start setting clearer rules, investors will gain more confidence. In addition, Bitcoincom asks whether or not Ripple will follow Coinbase's example and relocate its operations outside the United States to a country with more lenient regulations on digital currencies. After receiving a license in Bermuda, the second largest cryptocurrency exchange in the world, Coinbase has announced that it will operate an offshore exchange in the coming weeks. Meanwhile, Ripple's legal battle with the US Securities and Exchange Commission continues, and a decision could come at any time. Despite declaring its eagerness to fight, several experts believe Ripple will appeal all the way to the Supreme Court. A final decision would take a long time to come about. In addition, CEO Brad Garlinghouse announced plans to relocate the crypto startup in July of 2022. We still have an enormous business to expand even if we lose this case with the SEC in the United States, so we are prepared to relocate if necessary, the company has said. Why do it in a jurisdiction where the regulators are unlikely to be helpful to us? Yeah, so if Ripple is leaving, I don't think we'll hear about it right after the loss and the SEC will be replicating the coin. Even if they don't win, I predict that ripple effects will be felt as people sit tight, hold their breath, and fight this out for years, possibly all the way to the Supreme Court. Therefore, it's not completely out of the question, and assurance? I really hope that doesn't have to happen. But I think that, if it happens at all, it will be a very long time from now. Since I'm not a financial advisor, listening to what I have to say before making any major investments or purchases is a bad idea. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.